Hey everybody, it's Agent, and today in front of me I have Autobot Throttle and Breakaway. I noticed earlier this week that I was kind of going through what I have coming up, and I have a lot of Decepticons, and I've noticed I've done a lot of Decepticon reviews and really no Autobot reviews. So I threw this guy, well, I shouldn't say threw him. I threw him in the cart, but I went to the store today looking for an Autobot, and I found him and I found Chrome Dome. They're the same mold, so they're mold mates. And I went with this guy because I liked the way he looked better. So, get him out of the way because we're going to look at the package. So, here we got Titan's Return, Autobot Throttle and Breakaway, ages 8+. We got Transformers going up the side. We got decapitation pictures. We have him in 12 steps going to his car. And what is that? Throttle going from one to a guy. We all know that by now. We also have a little bit of a bio. So, if you would like to read it, go ahead and read it and pause it now because we're done with that, and there that goes. So inside the package with him we also get the instruction manuals, which, you know, you open it up and it goes really long. I'm not going to bore you with that. We also get his card, which has the same artwork as the package, only full, all of it instead of just the top. And on the back, we have Autobot Breakaway, Autobot Throttle. It gives his strength, his speed, his intelligence, and firepower. And he's really, I mean, all he's got some brains. I mean, look at that. All the way up to 12, 8 and 12. Everything else is except for his speed. He's pretty fast. And there goes the card. So, here he is, Autobot Throttle. Breakaway. And as you can see, he is pretty much Chrome Dome. Yeah, he's pretty much Chrome Dome. He's white instead. He has some nice looking tires here, translucent. He's got some translucent plastic for the windshield with some yellow going across the top. It doesn't go all the way, it only comes to here. I don't know, he kind of looks nice. No, I guess I just normally don't go with Autobots because I think the Decepticons have a little bit more fun value to them. I mean, we got Wolfwire, and we got Octone, and Six Shot, and Skull Smasher, or Cruncher, whichever you want to call him. And Autobots, I'm a car. I roll. But so that's why I don't think I normally do it, but today I'm going to. He also has a few other accessories, which we have his regular blaster, which is very plain, which can of course mount to him in vehicle mode either there or there. So we'll just plug it in there. He also comes with his Titan Master gun, which the Titan Master can sit into, and I like this one a little bit more than some of the others because it's shallow. You can actually put them in and take them out, and it's not very big, which is nice. So that itself has pegs on the sides and the top, so you can plug it in there, just like that. So your Titan Master can ride in it, or if you would like, you can plug this part in. He's not going to be able to drive too well because, as you can see, it goes down deeper than this thing. But one of the things that the instructions don't show you is if you look on the bottom here, you have two little holes, and those holes line up with these pegs right on top of his car mode. So you can take that, and if you push that right into there, it sits on top, which honestly I like that a lot better than on the side. And then you can take this one, and there's a hole there. You can peg that in right there. So when you have your Titan Master, you can put him in the seat and have him drive around and pewing. So, speaking of him, I have him in the driver's seat. Now, this guy is... There, got it. Opens up like that. And there he is. And on the inside, I don't know how well you can see it, we got some really nice molded detail on the inside of the driver's seat here, which is really nice because you know, you open it up, instead of just being plain Jane, you get some nice molding, which is cool. I like it. And that just closes right back up. So let's put him back. Let's take that out, and we'll show that he can sit. I'm not even going to go through this guy, because at this point everyone should know how they work. You fold them in half. They have articulation in the arms, the legs, and a ball jointed head. Big whoop. Woo. So put that on there like that, and there you go. Looking good. Looking good. He would probably do better driving and without this there. So it would drive around like that. I like that. I like the way that looks. So we're going to take that off. So now that we've done that, let's go into transformation. And of course, him, you fold him in half, and there's his face, which is a pretty nice face. Very well detailed. Let's get that in there. See? And you got some detail up in the top here, right in his crest, which is really nice. And you got the nice ear spires. You got a little bit of overspray right there, but you don't even really, well, okay, you notice it. It's there. Now that I see it, it's there. As for him, his transformation is pretty simple. What they want you to do is, I think we're gonna start, and we're gonna pull the arms out like so. And then we're going to take his cockpit, and we're going to undo that. We're going to push it right to the back like so. And then we're just going to continue working on the legs here. What we do with these is, come on, take from the bottom, you fold up to the top like wings, and you unfurl them. And then you can split them. And then you close this up. And you close this up, and you make sure that gets in there, because this actually lines up so that it doesn't move around. It closes up that hinge right there, that transformation hinge. So from there, you take his toes and you flip them down, and you rotate the the waist, and there you have them. Nah, just kidding. From that point, take his arms, make sure they line up like so. You can take his hands out at this point if you like, or you can wait till the end. I'm going to take them out. And you can take this bit, and this just folds down to make his chest. And this piece here, it's on a double hinge, so you pop it out from there and there, and this goes down. And as you push it down, you're gonna notice this piece comes up, and it just kind of clicks into place like that on that double hinge. So there he is. Oh, we need his face. That goes into the port. And there you go. There is Breakaway. Still, I mean, he's really cool. I like his colors. I mean, he's white. It's basically chrome dome, but different head, different color, different paint. Speaking of which, we have this nice paint right here. We have his Autobot logo there. This is just molded. That's molded. Everything on the side here, that's paint. We got paint on there, and paint there, and a little bit of paint right there, and of course on his stripes. So there he is. With his hands, you can hold the guns like so. And this one, you can turn it upside down and use that pin on the back, so that way it holds it and it looks really nice like that. So put it in like that. And for articulation, his head, 360. His arms, once you get them up here, I don't know why I didn't get them all the way up, but you get them all the way up. His arms are on a ball joint, so they go 360. He has upper arm rotation. He has a 90-degree elbow. And his hands will go in and out. They don't do anything else, they're just in and out. Take that out. It went flying. Just flying. This one, same thing. Take that out so it gets out of the way. His rear legs are on a ball joint, so they go all the way up. They go all the way back. And they can come right off. We don't want that. So He's got a 90-degree leg bend at the knee. He has upper thigh rotation, as well as a little bit from that ball joint right there. His toes are at a permanent angle, but they can go up and down, so you get a little bit of articulation out of that. And he also has 360-degree rotation at the waist. Now, the one thing I noticed I did not do, again, I seem to forget this a lot, is I didn't do a comparison in his vehicle mode. So for the one time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some size comparison in robot mode, and then I'll transform him back, and then we'll do the vehicle mode. So let's see, who do we have? Okay, so let's move him there. I have a Legend Class Brawn. I have a Voyager Class Galvatron, who was just standing a second ago. He is just done. I am done with him. I don't think you're going to see him again. I really don't. We have a Masterpiece size Red Alert, which, yeah, see, he's got a sad face. Moving him to the side, we have, oh, here's one. Original Optimal Optimus. Yeah, there we go. He's old. I just found him. I'm gonna put him off to the side. And who else do we have? Oh, here we go. And there since he's from the Titans Return line, there's a Titan. So we'll pull that off to the side. That's awful big, awful big. So now, like I said, since I didn't do it, what we're going to do is we're going to transform him back into his car. I'm going to take that, rotate that up. I'm going to leave his arms out like so. We're going to rotate him. We're going to open up his legs. We're going to move his legs in. I don't know why I went backwards. We're going to peg them together and make sure they get in here the right way. There we go. We're going to take his toes, move them out again, close that up, flip him around, straighten his arms out, and we're going to peg those in. And then it actually has a spot right there to go into there to hold things together. And on the same other side, we have the same thing. And give it a little squeeze, get it all together nicely. And then you take the the cab, and move it down. Now, why don't you, oh, there we go, gotta push that in. And there we go. So, back in vehicle mode. So we'll start with the same. We'll go Legend Class Brawn, move him off to the side. We will do a Voyager Class Octane, whichever you want to call him. We have a Masterpiece size. Ooh, let's get that a little bit better. There we go. Masterpiece size. He actually scales very nicely with those two masterpieces, because this is Prowl and the other one was Red Alert. Now we have a Leader Class size. This guy should you see a lot of, because he's got so many different forms that I can put him the same as everybody else. So there we go. There's him. Ooh, get this guy out of here. And let's see. Let's put him with a Metallic Crab Bot from Beast Wars. Close up your face. There. Nice and shiny. There's two shiny ones. So there you go. That's pretty much it. I like him, actually. I was considering how I usually do Decepticons, and I got an Autobot, and I mean, I like him. I really like him. He's very nice. He will go great with him, and he goes great with him. I mean, this guy is obviously, oh, sorry. fix that. This guy is obviously a legend class, so he's not going to compare up very well at all. But they look nice. I like the way they both look. I'll get to this guy someday. But yeah, so if you see him, give him a try. Pick him up. You might actually like him yourself. So until next time.